Lo and behold, I've just put this video out on Sun and Moon when I am recording this, because I just saw it. Look on the left here. Now this is a person's arm. I mean, they must be a jolly great giant, because they're massively bigger than anyone else. I don't know what the bit underneath them is, because there's another bit. So they've got their arm up there, and then there's this little, it looks a bit like a chicken or something sticking out there going down. But I think they're holding a flower. I wondered what it was. Now I thought maybe it was a statue or something. But look at the angle, even if that is a statue, look at what they're doing with the angle of everything. It's just bananas. I mean, is there a statue down there like that on the side of the road with an arm sticking out? Anyway, I just saw it and I just thought it looked a bit weird. Anyway, we'll let the video play out. I was just filming this off the television. It was probably a couple of months ago now. It was for, well, they were playing it about the time of the Queen's anniversary thing, and they said, but this one they said was Prince Philip in the 1970s. But can you see the problem with the camera work here and that statue? There's no way the camera would be able to move around like this. I only filmed it off the television. And don't forget, those soldiers are marching on the spot as well from the video that I put out yesterday. I wondered whether they'd got this angle from this Victoria Memorial outside Buckingham Palace, but you can see there it isn't, well, it is holding something, but in its left hand. And if this is this hand and the wing, which it could be, then they're holding something here, which they can't be because it's that hand they're holding it, so it can't be that. Aha, we might have our culprit. That might be the statue here. Don't really look the same though, because he's black and this one isn't, but he's dark. Look, he's black colour. And if they're here, they're not actually that high, are they, to show you this? So this would mean that they're practically at this statue here. So here or here, so they'd be having to look at them. They'd be in here. This always boggles me anyway. Look at the patterns here. It's probably a star fort, really. That's what this has been. But, you know, this was the original Buckingham Palace. This is really, really old, and it went to about, oh, maybe it was about here. Like that, and it was up there and up there. And then for Queen Victoria, she had all this built on, and there's no plans. Not the ones that you can find easily to show how they built it or anything. Maybe it's to there, because, yeah, and then of course they all stand here now. But they said that it wasn't big enough for her family. I mean, these are like houses here. These are all like houses. I mean, how much of her family needed to live there? How big did it have to be? What, did it have to be like a village or a town just to cope with her what do you call it, her entourage? Yeah, so anyway, look at the patterns there. Yes. I'm wondering whether the palace was on a Union Jack. I've seen it quite a lot in buildings, even in America. The Union Jack. It was probably a star fort. And don't forget, they've had a pyramid there, or a mound, just like Windsor Castle. A mound was there, but they've taken it away, and it's probably this. Or there was a mound there, which, as I say, they've got rid of. There obviously was a bit more here, and it's gone now. All those buildings on it. Do you see that these are all like individual houses? Do you see that? So why would they need all that built on there? So the palace used to look like this, and then they came out and they built a bit on the front. I thought this was quite interesting, that it looks like the palace is being built up. You see that? With these walls round. Well, there's that wall there. I hadn't realised it was built up. I wonder what's under here. This one is Hampton Court. It's got the same kind of gardens in front. Had anybody else realised that it was built up? That this was lower? I hadn't not realised. Well, it seems to me all the palaces have a pattern like this. I show you Windsor Castle. More patterns, and this one has its mound still. And the plans for this are very similar to Windsor Castle and Buckingham Palace. And Buckingham Palace had a mound. I saw it in some drawings. I made a video about it years ago when I saw it, but you probably can't find it now. The palace and grounds. They loved their gardens. Here is Crystal Palace. See, it had gardens. This is unfortunately gone, but the gardens that were there are still there in this picture. Obviously, back in the day, it was a lot posher looking. Obviously, bits are missing today. Wow, it's saying there that the front of it was built in 1703 for the Duke of Buckingham and Normandy. Wow, I thought it was built for Queen Victoria in the 1800s. The front bit. Wow, look at that one then. I've not heard of that one before, have you? So sitting in the East Sussex Hills is an abandoned mansion shrouded in scaffolding. The building has been derelict for over 40 years and is reportedly larger than Buckingham Palace and is known as Hamilton Palace. What? So that's been left redundant for 40 years? Wow. I wonder who was in there then. We'll have to have a quick look at that one as well. Palace has, wow, 775 rooms, including 19 staterooms, 52 royal and guest rooms, 188 bedrooms, 92 offices and 78 bathrooms. Wow, I wouldn't like to be the cleaner of that. Wow, I've never seen this place before. Gosh, I used to live near Uckfield. I lived near this place for years. I have never heard of it before. Wow, look at it. Wow, that's sad, isn't it? As said, I've never heard of this place before in my life. There you go, owned by him. Old, but I've never heard of it before. But I think when it comes to it, when you've got money, you can get whatever you want. When I looked it up, who do you think paid for it? The people. Look at that. It is quite amazing inside. And they spent all your money on that. You can't see it really. I think you can go into certain rooms, can't you? But look at it. Well, when you've got the money from the people, see what you can do. Yeah, it's quite amazing in there. And then I saw this bit, it made me laugh. I mean, where is it? It's coming up now, the wording. Basically, it says 60% off. Look, and maybe nobody's going to the palace after all.